Take a drive down Los Angeles' Skid Row, filled with tents, people, and growing frustration.
If I can get back in to another residence, then I won't make the same mistakes I made before.
According to new federal data, a record number of people are now unhoused, more than 653,000, a 12% population increase since last year. Mel Tilakaratna runs a nonprofit that provides free showers to people living on the street.
The system is completely overwhelmed.
Tilakaratna points to a rise in housing costs, the opioid epidemic, mental health issues, and the migrant crisis as factors exacerbating the problem in LA.
We have families, asylum seekers to families in LA who become homeless, and prior where we would be able to send them to a motel or a shelter within a couple of days, now there's absolutely no resources.
These issues are also creating friction in major cities. Back in September, New York Mayor Eric Adams revealed new fears as tens of thousands of asylum seekers flooded the city.
I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City.
In Phoenix, the city recently cleared a large encampment located downtown.
It seems that the quote-unquote cleanup that the city did just spread the mess out a lot further. People going through everyone's dumpsters, dragging stuff out into the streets.
Across LA, officials have tried to clear out encampments.
They come hit tents and then all your stuff will be gone.
This year, Los Angeles County declared a state of emergency. Since then, officials say they have provided health services, counseling, substance abuse treatment, and found temporary housing for more than 15,000 people and permanent housing for more than 8,000. But even those resources are not enough for frustrated business owners like this woman who doesn't want to be identified.
We'll feed them. We offer food, but if they don't want it, what can we do? It's very frustrating. They'll throw things at you and they'll grab you.
A growing national problem that could take decades to fix. Dana Griffin, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Tonight, big security concerns raised on Capitol Hill after an aide to Maryland Senator Ben Cardin was allegedly one of two people seen in a sex video recorded in a Senate hearing room. That aide now without a job, but people asking, how could this happen? Fox 5's Tom Fitzgerald pushing for those answers tonight. Fitz, are you getting any response?
This is a weird one. Look, when news broke on Friday that a Senate staffer allegedly was one of two men that were seen in an online sex video that was filmed inside the Hart Senate's office building, as you can imagine, raised a lot of eyebrows, but now it is raising a lot of questions about where Capitol Police were when this was going on. Now, this video was recorded, we're told, last week inside Hart Room 216. Now, that is one of the most prominent hearing rooms on Capitol Hill. It's a place you've no doubt seen on television before. It's been used for U.S. Supreme Court confirmation hearings. It's used for Senate intelligence hearings as well. People at the Capitol today told Fox 5 they want to know where security was and how this was allowed to go on.
I wouldn't think anything like that would happen in the Capitol building. No, it shouldn't happen.
Especially as taxpayers, we would think that the Capitol is protected above all else. And if it's not, then it makes us wonder, what about the rest of us and what are our expectations?
Absolutely. I mean, my daughter works there, and I want her to be safe. And we should be protecting our government employees.
It's one of those stories a lot of people are talking about on the Hill, but nobody's talking on the record. In fact, U.S. Capitol Police and the offices of Maryland Senator Ben Cardin both declined interviews with Fox 5 about this story today. U.S. Capitol Police citing an ongoing investigation. But Jeff James, a retired U.S. Secret Service agent, tells Fox 5 he finds this incident alarming. Not only for the allegations of what took place in the hearing one, but for the glaring lapses in security that allowed it to happen in the first place.
There are items that are classified, and the general public just shouldn't have access to that. And frankly, if we got away from the idea of saying, everybody should be able to do X, Y, and Z, it's their right, I think we would be better off for sure.